Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online. I'm on my level 55 Minstrel. We're here in the Waterworks still. And we're going to take this quest that we started to look at on the previous episode, but we're going to do this now. So let's talk to...
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
Silpha. Lying in wait. The orc attacks that have come lately have been terrible. We barely beat back the last one a few days ago, and then suddenly stopped. I know we haven't killed them all. I can feel them at night, lurking beyond the torchlight. I fear they are preparing a final assault that will be the doom of us all. We cannot wait for Hammerfall, Dizzing. We must take the battle to them before they are ready and move from their attack. This is where you come in. I want you to take them unaware. Their encampment lies near the Chamber of the Dark Waters to the south. While you press the attack, several of my men will move westward to a new outpost. When you have finished, meet answer there. Okay, so it looks like we're going to defeat some orcs and we're going to a new location here in the Waterworks. So we're going from here, and I think we're going to be going down in here. But we'll take a look when we get there. So I'm going to jump on my goat. Even though we're going to run down into the water and we're going to have to jump off of it, because that's the nature of the waterworks. But I'll do a little bit of a show here before, since we haven't done it in this episode yet, but we've been doing this a lot, going up and down these stairs and going into the water in the waterworks. And eventually we have to swim. I really thought there would be more quests. What I remember, there were more quests that involved this big central area, but there really haven't been. Or we just blew through them really fast because I've done them enough time now. I enjoy Moria a lot. It's such a cool zone, but by the time you're done with it, you're like, I'm ready to get out and see some sun. Which actually is really good. You get this really oppressive feeling after a while, which I think that really adds to the atmosphere that they captured that, since Tolkien called it the long dark. Gandalf did through a turtle knocking me around like that. Alright, but it's looking in this area, it looks like where the goblins may be. Yes. Oh, orcs, not goblins. Orcs. That's a bigger problem. Orcs are always a bigger problem. And they're like... weird looking orcs. Oh my gosh. You see, like they're covered in some kind of filth. Oh my gosh, and they're doing weird things to me. Are these guys just like, oh my gosh, I'm getting swarmed? These guys are like higher level. What is going on? I gotta get out of here. No, 4 of them on me. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to dive down in the water here. I don't think they'll follow me. No. Well, that didn't go as planned. There's too much going on. I'm starting to get freaked out here. So, man, that's going to be hard. Is this a group quest? Lying in wait. It shows it as a single, so these shouldn't be all bad. There's just a lot of roamers, so like, I don't know if you want to get down in there or not. Yeah, this guy's not as bad. Maybe I just picked on one that wasn't named. Okay. Yeah, that's not as bad. This guy, though, is an actual named, which is fine. We just need to make sure we get through these ones that are wandering around before we do it. And stay away from spores. God. So this is the named guy. So I gotta be careful. There we go. So we defeated him. I don't know if something cool dropped or not. Looks like maybe a legendary item that... Oh, these are minstrel items, or at least this one is. So that one will be worth studying and moving on up so I can maybe use it even. They're all around here. They're hard to see. I need to turn on my names. That was part of the problem. My names turned on. Which I like for immersion, but it can get you in trouble at the same time. So it looks like I've been getting quite a few views relative to my channel on these videos. I really appreciate you guys doing that. You can always leave comments and whatever you would like, but please, if you know somebody else that plays Lotro or is interested in this type of slower content, please share the word. Like, just pass it around that this channel exists, because I don't think a lot of people know that. And they might be surprised how much they like it, just like you guys do. Alright. So we need like 3 more of these. Man, they're just all over the place. Which isn't really bad, I mean, because I can at least just kind of stand here and keep doing it. I'm just afraid that name's going to pop back up on me. I don't know what these other ones do. And what did I say? I was going to get... I got ambushed. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of some questing here, too. Okay, so we got enough of those. So now we should be going, to a different area, which is right over here. Kind of underneath that central area. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I've forgotten all of this. There's somebody else there. That's cool. My goat didn't like that. It bailed on me. Isn't this cool? I just love this architecture and how big and open it is and ominous. It's just cool. I love there's so many subterranean creatures. Talk to this dude, which is over here, I guess. Hey, leave me alone. Don't know where he's at. Is he down there? No, I'm way past it. He's got to be down those steps. Why does it sound like I'm still burning? Is he inside that place? I bet he is. That's what's going on. I need to go. Wasn't there a doorway over here? Yes, look. See, there's a mustering horn. So we're going to go inside of this area. Aha! Awesome. Okay. And it's a whole little area. How about that? Answer.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Thank you for holding them off. You bought us enough time to make our way over here. It's not ideal, but it will do for now. They were covered in some sort of fungus growth, you say. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. You must be why they stopped attacking us. Something else attacked them. But what could it be? What could it be down there? I'm going to get some legendary item experience. And why I would get a rune stone makes no sense, but thank you. Fighting the fungus.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
On our way here from the rotting cellar, we saw much of the fungus in the waterworks. We need to take swift action to ensure that we are not overwhelmed, and also we must ensure that the orcs do not maintain even a small foothold by our water wheels. Speak with the others and do what you can to help them with their plans. Meanwhile, I have another request of you. Okay, so he told us 3 people we need to help out, so this is our new quest hub.
We have seen
So I knew there was more quests, I just thought they were all from that previous area. Every night at the rotting cellar, I used to engage in battle with one of the orcs of Moria. We would fire our arrows back and forth, listening for the twang of the bowstring, searching for our enemy in the dark. It broke the monotony of guard duty, but a dangerous game it was. At rare times, we traded taunts, though we were each careful to move so as not to be discovered, and I learned the creature's name is Ubhurin. That's the guy we just killed. Ubhurin had not loosened upon us for several days now, and I fear he has fallen to the fungus. These infected orcs are unpredictable and dangerous. I do not know what drives them, but an orc of Ubhurin's skill under the influence of a spore could be a terrible threat. Go to the Chamber of the Dark Waters east of here and seek Ubhurin. If he is to be found, destroy him, lest his arrows return. That's kind of a interesting little story.
We have
Out of the
little time to
darkness.
speak. Great events have been set in motion.
So we have all discussed the work you did and the effect it has had, and believe we have come up with a plan to stop the growth here, keeping it from spreading to the rest of Khazad-dûm. We have created a mixture we believe will remove the additional power the fungus growth is giving the orcs it has infested. Seek out Kraybag, the most powerful of the infected orcs. Throw this in his face and then see if piercing through the growth is easier. Do not worry. What could possibly go wrong? Return to me when you have tried this solution. What could possibly go wrong with throwing crap in an orc's face? I don't know. Thrand. Man, he's got a couple too.
We have little time to speak.
Greetings,
Great events
Dizzing.
have been set in motion.
One of the dwarf mirrors has been covered with the fungus infesting everything down here. No matter what I have tried, I have not been able to get rid of it. Ensure has been experimenting with a variety of acids he claims he retrieved from the dragnets in the Silvertine loads. Perhaps you could try using it to cleanse the mirror. The mirror is to the south, just outside of the Chamber of Memory. If it works, return to me, but travel with care. The orcs are lurking about. There's still more to be done.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Mushroom picking. I have a fear, Dizzing. We have been using some of the mushrooms around here for cooking with our meals, but I do not think all of them are safe. Well, that's not good. There are some mushrooms down near the water's edge, growing in the tepid pools of fungus. I believe the orcs have eaten those, and that is what has caused them to become infected. To deal with this threat, at least to slow its spread, I would ask you to go and destroy those mushrooms. While an orc is still an enemy, it is an easier enemy to kill than one of those fungus-infested creatures. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
If we are to find Mithril in
Riker.
Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Drawn to the water. I've been talking with Answer and studying the cloth you brought back at the rotting cellar. Oh, that was in the previous episode as well. I have come to a conclusion. I believe the fungus would rather be in the water than living on the orcs. The only reason it is on the orcs is because it cannot get back into the water. If you could bring me back several spores from the infested orcs, I can study them and learn more, perhaps even prove my theory. You can find these infested orcs near the Chamber of the Dark Waters. Yes, we just killed them. Killed them all. We got a healer here.
How may I be of assistance?
Well, I tell you what, we can repair our gear. And I'm not going to worry about selling or buying anything right now. So, I believe this area actually goes on and we can go down in there, but that's not what we're going to do right now. Oh, wait. It doesn't look like it's not big at all, does it? I'm going to go down in here and look. Because why not? Stuff. And things. Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere, does it? Just a dank little area that they've throw crap down into. It's like, what is that stuff? What is that? Dirty orcs. So we can, yeah. Let's go back outside. Okay, now that I'm outside, let's see where all of this is. So it looks like we're going to head back into this area. And we're going to be looking for those funguses on the ground and all sorts of things. So let's jump up on the... Let me jump up on my goat, and when I find something, I'll be back. Okay, so it looks like the first thing we're going to do is destroy these mushrooms, which are infecting the orcs and just causing major problems. There. Destroyed. But like that's going to be a major pain if they're all... I guess they're supposed to be all along here. So we're going to have to swim around and find them. That's no good. Looks like there's a couple of more over here by this waterfall. Another one down there. So I'll just go around here and collect these. There's no reason for you guys to watch me destroy mushrooms. Alright, so I picked the last of the funguses. So now I'm going to head back to the orcs, back where we were when we first started this episode. Okay, so I've made it back to the orcs. As I did before, I need to kill the wanderers. I got to collect the fungus spores from these guys anyway. So that'll work. There he is. Alright, I'm going to wait till he comes back around here, and this thing will be geared back up. Put a little shield on me. There we go. We defeated him. So now I just got to collect a few more of these guys. And then this Moves in the Darkness. Use the mixture on Clay Bag. I'm not sure where that's at. So, might be of interest to you guys. I'm going to be putting up some single-player RPGs, I think, is what I'm going to go for after I've thought about it for a while and started doing it. I've already recorded some Divinity Original Sin videos. So those will be quite a bit different from this, but at the same time, not so much. So I'll be putting those up probably around the same time as this one. So if you're watching this, please take a look at those and let me know what you think of that content as well. I'm curious if that kind of content is going to be of interest to you guys, pretty regular followers of my channel or not. Or maybe I should put it on a different channel. I don't know. Just let me know what you think of it. We'll go from there. Alright, so I've defeated the rest of those guys. I only have the one quest. No, wait. Find the fungus-covered mirror. Is that somewhere in here? further in here. Oh, crap. Like, does it want me to go down in here and use the mixture? Maybe? This guy's following me. I gotta... Like it's showing... Yeah, it's kind of showing it's in here, isn't it? This is the chamber of the dark water. On Kraybag. Ah, this guy. Let me read this quest here real fast, just to make sure. So, the dwarves believe that they have created a mixture that will destroy the fungus growth infesting the orcs and allow them to easily be defeated. Oh, yes, so I'm supposed to chuck this in this guy's face. Kraybig seems perturbed, but otherwise unharmed. Now I have to defeat this guy. Defeated him. Now we just need to find a fungus covered mirror, which looks like it's going to be on the outside here. So I'll have to go back out the front of this without getting attacked and then try to find it. Okay, so I've made it out here. Kind of had to run out of there with a whole bunch of crap chasing me, and I swam across this. It looks like this is going to be the mirror that we are after. And look at that. There is... Ah! Oh, man. And I attacked that other guy. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. So we're going to clean the mirror with acid. And it just kind of spurts everywhere. So we've done all that. So now we can run back up there to turn this stuff in. Okay, so I've made it back in. Let's go ahead and turn some of these in. I'm going to start in the back here and turn these in first. Just because they'll culminate to this guy. So we want to do these. Darkened by the Mildew.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
This is the mirror. So it cleared right away? Good. Interesting that the orcs would be riled to defend it so.
The shadow of Mordor will not long
Mushroom
fill
picking,
the
the one
halls
I
of
hated.
Khazad-dûm.
This was a terrible quest. They are destroyed, and that is that. I'm glad to know they look different than the ones around here. We should not have anything to fear from what we have already eaten, but I might be a little more careful about which ones I cook from here on out. Okay.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from
Drawn
our
to
kingdom.
the water. These are perfect. Thank you for bringing them to me. I'm sure they will prove useful. Okay. And then we will finally talk to this dude here. Answer. The missing arrows.
These halls will be
The
great
dead
once
deed
more.
is done. That is well. Ubera was a dangerous opponent before, but I fear he would have become more so under the influence of the fungus. And fighting the fungus.
May Durin
I thank you
return
for
soon
helping
to
them
his
all
halls.
with their plans. So we helped everybody. I'm sure some did more than others, but they all have proved valuable. I believe we are getting close to figuring out how to stop this foul fungus. So that's a heavy shield. We can't use that. But there's a wrist item with might, vitality, and evade rating on it, which not that great. Let's see about this armor. Is a little bit better than what I have. It's got 38 vitality. The one I've got's at 79. So actually, it's not. I still want to take a look at it. Can I not? Yeah, that's too bad. And a trinket of protection. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this, even though I might not use it. Probably won't use it. But I just kind of want to see what it looks like. There we go, control. It's a little snazzy. That's not terrible. Might keep it for a while, especially if we get a pair of pants that match that for some reason. Let's close that and got one more quest
Dwarves
here.
must fight for dwarves.
So the mixture only made Craigbag angry, you say. That perhaps why we used a little too much rhubarb. We will tweak it and some more and then try again. I'm confident that it'll be the right balance of spice and punch, and with a correct undertone of Answer continues to ramble on about making what sounds more like a pie fixing than a mixture to battle fungus, such as the infected orcs. Oh, I'm going to select a reward. Let's do the bracelet here, which actually, it's only got 50 vitality. I don't like giving a lot of vitality, but it might be better than that second one I have, so I'll go ahead and take that. Getting a lot of legendary experience, so that's really cool. I need to reforge this shield or whatever my secondary weapon is.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane.
Churning Froth.
Be wary if you
Have
journey
you heard-
into Moria.
Have you heard a great creaking and churning as you travel through the waterworks? That sound is from one of the ancient water wheels, which once powered the great forges of Khazad Dûm. Without these wheels, the forges would overheat, and all the dwarves would have burned and met their end. So you're finally telling us what the waterworks is about. However, not all of the wheels still work. The great wheel has long stood dormant, and it is time we renewed its churn. If you can, do us a favor and drive out some of the creatures in the area. If we are to refine the forges, we will need to control the wheels first. The water wheels can be found by the great wheel southwest of here. Okay. And looks like maybe a quest back here opened up, so let's take a look at it.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane.
Toad
Be
slime.
wary if you journey into Moria.
I know you're busy aiding Answer in the wheels, but if you could spare a moment, I need to aid of my own. There's a powerful lizard who keeps killing our messengers, but I have a plan on how to get rid of him. The first part involves toad slime. The slime of the toads here in the waterworks has a powerful, befuddling quality. If you bring me some, I can turn it into a powder, and we can use it against the lizards. Okay, so he just wants me to kill some other lizards. So we're going to go back outside
Oh, may I be
and
of
start
assistance?
killing creatures. So come outside. Let's see where the... Oh, well, so we've seen toads everywhere. So it looks like we're going to go over to a new area. We've not done here. We came in through here. We've been doing quests over in this area, but we've not gone to this far corner over here. So this should be kind of interesting. Let me jump on my horse. In fact, it looks like there's a whole entrance to the Vile Maw. That's kind of interesting. Vile Maw. Like I just did in Final Fantasy XIV, I did 1,000 maws of Total Rock. So fantasy games love the word maw. Alright, so I don't care too much about the toads. In fact, we're not going to show you the toads on camera. Like that's just, we've killed them a dozen times already. But we are going to go over into this area and see what's up. So here's some toads. Like again, I'll come back and kill those. So it looks like this water wheel is where we're going. You can see bunches of them up in there. Got spiders attacking me, all sorts of crap. I'm going to move on. And, knocked me right off. Yeah, I think we can get up in there by going over here. Maybe. It looks like we can if this gate will open. It will. Very good. That's kind of awesome. I've discovered the Great Wheel. Why was it interrupted? I didn't see. What? There's more orcs. So we need to find the ancient water wheel and defeat creatures at the wheel. Okay, so we're going to need to kill some of these orcs that are around here. Except looks like maybe this other guy already did that. So that's kind of... The greater water wheel lies still in the water nearby. Well, except it's not really... Oh, I guess it is. Here's the great water wheel that it's talking about. And we will kill these creatures. Orcs. Alright, 2. It's pretty easy. Well, they are really stinking up the place here, right? Look at all this foul fungus. That's what one of the quests should have been, is a foul fungus. But that guy really cleaned out the place. There's not many left. Few and far between. Kind of just have to keep running back and forth here to find them. I only need 2 more, but they're still not around. Dang it. Ah, there's one. If you're running this quest, it might be a little easier since I had somebody else clearing out the place before I came in. Alright, so that does that. I need to go back and talk to Answer and collect the toad slime. Again, I'm gonna jump down on this water wheel and get myself stuck. Look at that. I am awesome. Ah! Alright, so like, yeah. So here's a toad here. I'll just show you one. But otherwise, I'm just going to kill these off camera because they're all over the place. So easy to find. Die swiftly. All right, Answer. Let's finish this up.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
You found it. Well, I'm impressed. Many would have succumbed to the waters of the creatures of the deep. Your help is greatly appreciated. Let's turn this other one in, and then we'll talk back to him to see where he sits.
May Durin return soon.
Excellent. Once I add a couple of spices from my stores, this will be exactly what we need. Oh, really? You got another quest too? Let's see what he says.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Fighting slime with slime. I've boiled down the slime and combined it with several herbs and make a potent powder. It smells very appetizing, but it is a powerful poison. Sprinkle it on the lizard food in the drowned deep. At some point, Stonecrest should come looking for the feast. When it has been awakened, you should be able to defeat it. Okay. So we're going after a very specific lizard. And Answer, what do you got?
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
The sound of the water through the wheels was once so great it nearly hurt to be here. Now the water flows through them barely a trickle. Time and fungus have assaulted the once great wheels. They are decrepit, eaten away by rust and consumed by spores. To bring them to their full potential, they must be cleared of these banes. Search the waterworks and bring me the acid glands of the glowing worms. Many of those worms have gathered to the northwest. With those glands, I can fashion an oil that will clear these foul things. When you have to accomplish your task, return to me. So we're going to collect glands and defeat Stonecrest. I wonder where the Stonecrest dude is. It looks like it's all kind of over in the same area. Alright, so I'm at the area where he said, yeah, there's a lot of these guys here. It looks like they're feeding off these green crystals, and this turtle needs to leave me alone. I mean, come on, man. Give me a break. Really? I got 3 guys? Oh my god, if I die here, I'm not going to be happy. Oh my god. I'm going to die. That made me mad. Like, I don't need... Look, I got 3 of those guys and a turtle. Seriously? I mean, I know I just kind of ran there without any concern, but still, like, that was kind of ridiculous. Okay, well, let's go back and let's kill some worms for their acid glands, which they looks like they're feeding off these crystals to get. I'm just assuming that, but why are they green with green worms? Like, makes sense to me, right? They're glowing. All of that jazz. Alright. These guys are dying pretty easily. It's just, I got swarmed, that turtle. Like, it just, the turtles make me mad because they bounce you around. But these guys, super easy. And it's like I couldn't get off any damage spells before. I was constantly healing. There was no way to recover, like, to actually do some damage. If I could do a little damage and do a little healing, then I would have been fine, but it's just too much incoming damage. Whoa, where'd you come from, dude? What's your problem? Alright, that's the glowworms. What a mess. Alright, so now we're going to go defeat this stone crest, who is up here. Looks like he's back in this cave area. Yeah, this is definitely a different kind of area. The Drowned Deep. You can see it's kind of cave-like area. God, I'm tired of all of the aggro. I mean, I'm tired of the aggro. Not even there. I gotta get way over there, I think. And of course, I can't get on my goat. Well, I might have been able to. This is shallow enough. Nope. I just saw somebody jump off from over there. So he probably already killed the guy. Oh my god, leave me alone. At least the frogs just act like they're going to attack. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Is it in here? What is this area? Oh, I discovered Gund. Okay. There's at least a stable master there, so that's kind of cool. I can at least tag this.
These halls will be great once more.
And he can go to the rotting cellar, so that goes us back and forth without all of the wading through water. That's good. But I still have to find this stone crest. Looks like something's right over there. You see that? Leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone. Lizard food. Yeah. Let me kill this salmon. Okay. So did that. I'm going to go ahead and buff up. Ooh, there he is. Oh. Now what? Like I can't. I don't think I can target him. Don't just summon another one either. There it goes. That noise is familiar. that he made. Not that one. That one, that little squeaking thing. I think they got that from Asheron's Call. It was originally made by the same company, so very possible. Alright, I don't want to go back through all of that crap. I'm just going to use one of these. Don't do that very often, but I just fed up with
Dwarves
aggro.
must fight for dwarves.
These will do fine. They will be just enough acid to make exactly what we need, and it looks like you did not get too much on yourself either. A fine job.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
I have distilled and purified the acid from the glowworms into something we can use to great effect. Take this and head back to the water wheel assembly at the Great Wheel. In that area you will find many small paddles infested with fungus spores and the main paddle covered with slime. For the wheel to work, once more the fungus and the slimes must be removed. Return to me when you've done this and tell me the results. It would be a pity if the wheels are damaged beyond repair. Okay. Oh, he's got another quest too. I was going to go turn this in.
The shadow of Mordor will not
So the
long
great
fill
lizard
the
has fallen.
halls
My
of
brothers are
Khazad-dûm.
avenged. This news brings tears of joy to my eye, making sure our travel routes are clear and is open for vital importance, and this is one of the step in the right direction. So, looks like I can get maybe... Yeah, I'll do this. Alright, and let me read this one last quest.
Abide
Foreman
here
of
a
the Great.
moment and speak
If
with
you're
me.
looking for more work in the area of the Great Wheel, I would suggest to find Foreman Airdrith. He's headed down there some time ago, and rumor has it he is held up there. Apparently, the fungus was not reason enough for him to abandon this charge. He may require assistance. He'll probably be within the wheelhouse beneath the Great Wheel. All right. Oops, I didn't accept it. Let's do that.
Stand and
head
speak
to
with
the
me.
Great Wheel. Okay, so I'm back up here at the Great Wall, or the Great Wheel. We're going to the fungus-covered paddle. Restored with acid. I wonder if it'll actually stay that way while we're doing things. Oh, right. I think this is the main paddle here that they want us to work on. Yeah, you can see the slime. Gotta get right underneath it. Yay, removing slime. That's just good gameplay right there. I removed the slime from the paddle. Not all of it, mind you, but some of it. So I've got 3 more wheels over here to do, along with killing these guys. Did a lot of quests in this episode, so that's kind of good. I think we're about done with the Waterworks, and then maybe we'll be able to start in on the next part of the book for the epic story. Kind of looking forward to that more than anything. There we go, 6 of 6. Oh, he does want us to talk to Answer, but we need to go over here toward the end to see if this guy is still here. Like he's up in this little thing. Let's see if he's held up here. What? boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Nothing's aggro. So that's good. He's over here, I think. Yeah, I think it's a ring. This is quite a place, right? Indrith.
Dark
Answer
things
sent
dwell
you to
now
aid
in
me.
Moria.
You must be a hardy that made it through the creatures of the fungus. That is good to know, for I have work to do here, and if you're willing to labor hard, I'm willing to set you to work. All right. Yeah, so I think we're going to stop this here. I don't want to continue on. If he's going to make us do a bunch of stuff inside of this little area of the Great Wheel, I don't think I want to. I think I need to wrap up this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you leave any comments you may have or questions or whatever it may be. I read every single one of your comments. I really do. So appreciate that. And leave a like if you like this and made it this far. And if you haven't yet, you really should be subscribed, especially if you made it this far. If you're enjoying these videos, subscribe, please. And hit that notification button. You get a notification when I send out new videos. And like I said, be looking for that new single-player RPG stuff coming down the pipes very soon. So, until next time.